Hey guys, welcome back to House Flipper 2 with Rash Decision. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe to let me know. Enjoy the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last mission. At least it should be. Unless the game rickrolls me and this is not the last mission, it kind of trolls me here. So here it is. We're moving back to Pinnacle, and this is actually our parents. So this is actually a family job. Let's see. Hi, sweetie. Yes, you read the email subject correct. Sunset Bay reminded me so much of our lovely town that it made me homesick, even if technically I was home all the time. But don't worry, our old house is still yours. I really liked living on the seashore, so we decided to move. We decided to find something on the coast. Tom helped us buy a lovely house, only the interior is too pastel for my liking. And since you're a big-time house renovator now, I thought you could prepare the place for us. We've sent some of our stuff in advance, and in terms of walls and furniture, I trust that you know what colors and styles I like. Unfortunately, I do. And if there's room, and there's room, I can't read today. And there's a room for you too if you ever wanted to stay over. Love you, Mom. That's amazing. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at this. Like I said, this should be the last mission, so we can kind of take a little bit of time here. Have ourselves a look around. I notice we're doing like a deck right here off to the side. Let's see. Nice little side area of the porch here. I like this, honestly, a little side area right here. This is awesome. Nice little front cover. Emergency number. Oh, I'm guessing. Well, maybe. What? A true Cinderella story. Yep, there it is. Okay. True Cinderella story. What a journey it was. After many trials and tribulations, Pinnacle residents can finally enjoy their new community center in the old Driftwood house on Crayfish Coast, and it looks fantastic. Thanks to the new local house flipper who renovated the building, no one will believe it was once known as the ugliest house on this side of the coast. I'm so happy to see the Driftwood house as a reminder. As I remember it from my youth. I'm having a really hard time reading today. I wonder why. And now I can proudly show it to my grandson, says Margaret, one of the oldest members of the Pinnacle community. I think that's who we actually did the one house for, where she was actually having her grandson move in. Let's see. Economy. Is house flipping profitable? Okay. Let's see. Newest invention revolutionizing the house flipping experience, Cellatron 5000? Okay. A little bit of tongue-in-cheek there. Alright, so let's have a step in here. We're going to have a look around. We're going to kind of... So I'm guessing the blue is what she's having a little bit of trouble with, our mother, that is. Now, I don't like this. I hate it when we have... kitchens that are just kind of closed off in their own room like this. I hate that. Okay. And this goes off to the side deck, yeah. Now, being that this house does have, I'm guessing this is going to be a bedroom and that's going to be a closet. Now, being that this house does have that second floor, it does need to have plenty of support for it, but it doesn't need this. Okay. So it looks like this is mostly furnishing that needs to be done. So let's start. Yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. Oh my god, really? Alright. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. I was so worried I was just going to leave it there. I didn't want to leave it there. Good. Good. Glad my parents have some sense. Oh, and I like how that lines up too. Got that little vanity wall here. Alright, so let's start here. Looks like we're going to be doing a wainscot. That's probably going to take two, but I'm going to grab one. Okay, so it's probably matching this if I had to guess. No, actually, it looks like it's going the other direction. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. This I agree with 100%. I guess a little bit higher than a wainscot, doesn't it? Looks like it actually goes a little bit higher than chair molding as well. It's more like a half wall. Go. Oh no, I wasn't paying a bit of attention. I'm gonna have to fix that. Luckily it's just white paint. It's not like anything that's really difficult. Spent, what was that, 4 episodes trying to get rid of this style, and we're going right back into it, and doing it for money this time. What is wrong with everyone? This would be one of those jobs where I would probably be stomping around the house going, I love my mother, I love my mother, I love my mother. Go. I just realized I probably placed like all over the place, up and down, but it doesn't matter because this one has the counters that I can kind of rely on to not worry about what's behind them. All right, so it looked like I only need one box, but the first thing we're going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and get the white paint to finish that to refinish that window that I goofed on. I did not mean to turn on my flashlight, but it actually did help there a little bit. Okay, here we go. Orange and red, blue. It's like a vibrant... Wow. Wow. That's going to be a color. Okay. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so we're not using it like as a clashing item. That's a strong color, my dude. I don't know. At least we're not using much of it. Go. Just on the edge. That's kind of weird. I can see the effect they're going for, but it's just kind of weird, don't you think? We've got the white on either side of it. It's just one strip. Okay. Wait a second. Really? Weird flex, but okay. Let's see. We're gonna start. I'm just kind of looking through to see what we've got going on here. We're gonna start with this little nook over here because I can see exactly what's being done with it. Go. Oops. This one's pretty obvious. Like, let's see, what else are we doing? Actually, let's kind of think about this logically. So we've got the sofa. The sofa can kind of go underneath the windows here. It doesn't really make too much difference. I'm going to probably kind of put the table over here. I'm looking at this bottom right, but none of this kind of matches what we're doing. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my own thing here. Yeah, she's definitely taking full advantage of like clashing colors. Although the green here, it's a very subtle. It's a very subtle green, so I don't really care about it too awful much. Which is definitely not a choice I would make. Uh-oh. Isn't there a button to... I appear to have screwed up. Go. Put that back. Now we put this back right on top of it. There we go. Problem solved. Wait a second. That one fits. Why doesn't this one? Very odd. Well, this one can go out, that's for sure. Maybe it does line up, and I'm just being dumb. No, because of this. You can see up right here on the line, this one doesn't line up. But for some reason, it won't fit. It's very odd, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I worry about it, it's just going to take longer. So let's see. Kind of slide this right on in here. The ottoman here. Got ourselves a shelf. Put that like right here. Dunsky. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. This is a little bit smaller than I thought it was. I'm going to try to guess at the splitting the distance here. Yeah. Picture. Okay, well, I can probably try to put it like right here. There we go. That's not too bad. Oops. Don't really have a lot of room for pictures. Ugh, of course. Yeah. That's definitely supposed to go with like this, like maybe up here, maybe. Move this out a little bit. Go. So we get everything in there at least. I don't think this one's going to work. It does, but it doesn't really fit too well. I'm going to leave it. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in the windowsill. At least those open. I don't know why you would open that to the inside. But yeah, since those kind of are acting like double hung, we'll do that instead. There we go. Very simple, very straightforward. There we go. Okay. Gonna get this one done. Oh, hello. Put this like right here. I can't tell which way it's facing, so I'm going to assume it's facing the same way. I could probably put these up in the cabinet. I really should be, shouldn't I? Let's go ahead and kind of do this. Ooh, hello. Kettle. I don't want to put that too close to the stove. Put it too close to the stove, it might melt or something like that. Like, even though it's an induction stove, putting a pot up there and having it like sit there and just radiate heat out into the area around it. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and see. Yeah, we'll do this one because I have a feeling this is going to be pretty quick and easy. Oh, it looks like we're actually doing a little bit of extra. Oh, no. Okay. Not that I don't want to do it, it's more just I know that every time I open that, it's going to be, we're changing a style, it's always going to be something that's going to hurt me. Physically pain me to look at. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the choices that Miss Peacey makes are not choices that Rash would make. Go. Okay. Nice little kind of using this about town. I know I'm kind of putting this under the feet, but it kind of looks a little better that way, honestly. That's like a go. What is that? Oh, it's like maybe like a perfume bottle? That might be shampoo. I can't really get close enough to it. I apologize for leaning into the mic. I'm trying to lean in closer to the screen here to see what that is. I'm just going to lay it down. Nice little waste basket. That's one thing I really dislike about opening boxes in small rooms like this. It can get really cramped really fast. We'll go into the closet first and get this done. Again, with the windows in the closet. I don't get it. Like, is that a European thing? Like, I really don't get that. Go. Like, I'd hate somebody coming fresh out of the shower to walk into their closet, just right there, au naturel. And I know that Europe is a little bit less squeamish about that than the U.S. But I will point out that I am not like my peers. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me as much. But at the same time, like there is an expectation of privacy when you're in your own home, and it bugs me to think, exactly as I said, what would it be like if you were trying to come out of the shower and get a change of clothes, and you're walking through your house and literally anybody could just look in from like across the nation and see you trying to hunt through your closet with your ass hanging out, you know? Let's see, TV cabinet. Interesting choice. That's not right. Okay. I'm thinking I may have goofed. I think I need to turn the bed. I think it was intended that the bed would go this way. Go. Yeah, it seems more apt for this space, especially being that they're wanting a TV cabinet, and I'm guessing a TV in here. It moved right when I placed it. Okay. Go. Yeah, that should be a little bit better for putting this down. Yeah, this was definitely built for this. This space was definitely built for this cabinet. Because if you look, the depth is just right as well. Okay, so we've got a dresser here. Let's go ahead and put that down. Let's see, I have a world map. Not really seeing a great place to put this. Except right here. And it does fit exactly. I don't see another place on the wall that's large enough for it, so I'm going to guess that's right. Let's see. Put this down. I feel like that would be too low for using the bed to watch it. But I don't see another location for it, so I think I may have screwed up with this as well, because it seems to fit a little bit too well right there. And I have a feeling that this is going to be like exactly, yep, this is exactly sized for this. Go. Kind of catty corner this a little bit. Make it at least a little bit lived in. Or give it that feel anyway. Okay, so gonna put that up there so I can kind of get it out of my way. Striking the faulty mouse. I really need to start using space for that, but I got myself into the habit. I would say probably on the nightstands as well is a good place for a couple of these. Go. Now to kind of, it seems like most of them have around the same kind of shape. This one seems a little bit more voluminous. So I'm going to guess like these two go on the nightstands. Yeah, that's okay. No clipping. And there's this one, which might clip, but it looks like it's a little bit smaller, so there we go. And then this one seems like it might actually be a little bit more voluminous, so I kind of want to put it on top and base my, yep, it's clipping. Kind of move forward a little bit on this. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. And it looks like I could possibly turn it a little bit. It might work a little bit better. But I'm going to leave it. Unless one of these start clipping. That one is much larger than I was expecting. At this point, I'm just going to leave it in its entirety. Actually, I'm kind of thinking putting this one down here. Since these two are so voluminous anyway. That's clipping into the... There we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's plant it right there, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. And a cork board. We'll put that like right above the desk. So it seems like a good place for it. Let's see. What is this? Cozy Village. Ah, these are for... Wow. Just gotta move these over to the side over here. And actually, I just noticed I've got... There we go. Moonrise Bay. I'm thinking that might have actually been the area from the first game that had the luxury DLC. Whoops! Oh no, I thought I picked up the bed there for a second. No, no, no. Okay, it spooked me. It spooked me. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Looks like a little jewelry box. We'll go ahead and put that like right there. Nice little vase. Vase. Little container. Not quite sure what to do with this, so we're just gonna stick it somewhere. Maybe where the sun don't shine. Another one. I might have been onto something here. Oh, that one's a little bit taller. Okay. Nice picture. Another picture. Lamp. Should have guessed there was going to be lamps. I should have, but I didn't. Let's see, what do we got here? Little container, little basket. All right. So that's taken care of. Got that and that closet in there. And this out here is just going to be a couple of little basic things for sunbathing area. We'll place that like that. Actually, that works really well, doesn't it? I could probably move it back against the wall, couldn't I? Go. Although I am curious, what's the point of having this? I mean, I know it's collapsible, but what's the point of having this if you're just going to put sun chairs underneath it? I didn't quite center those, did I? I tried to guess at it, but it didn't quite work. There we go. It's a little bit better. Enough better that I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Maybe move that forward a little bit. Be stretching your shoulder to get to that. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, we're doing so. I didn't realize. Ah, I should have looked. Yeah, this is the one that's getting, or this is one of the rooms that's getting, I'm just going to say it's getting something. I don't quite know what. I'm even staring directly at what it's getting, and I still don't know what it's getting. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see anything. Man, it's weird. This blank wallpaper. And of course I've got kind of just finagling around it. Because I don't want to have to take that picture down to switch tools and everything. Doing my best to be as frugal about these movements as possible. Okay, and I'm going to guess we're going to paint everything else purple. I'm going to put that on. I thought the yellow looked fine, to be honest with you. But you know what? No, painting it pink? No, that is kind of like a purplish pink, isn't it? Got it. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Go. We'll start from the top. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a muted magenta, I guess. It's not like the cool purple like these. It has a little bit more warmth to it. So it doesn't quite match, but it doesn't quite clash either. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's honestly a pretty good color choice. I like this a lot better than the wallpaper. Looks like it's actually going to stop me from going all the way across, which is actually a good thing because I would have tried. Go. Now this one's the... We'll paint right over top of that decal. Don't even worry about it. It's not even there. Don't worry. That'll come off. There we go. See, it wipes right off. Don't worry about it. Oop. There we go. I will say that I do like the fact that they're offsetting the purple a little bit by this just one strip of wallpaper. That is a design choice I would make. Just the wallpaper itself is not quite the choice I would make. Wait, what isn't painted? Everything is painted. Isn't it? Is there like some forlorn corner I missed or something? No, everything's painted. I guess I'm going to have to hope that the leniency accounts for this one for me. Because I don't see anything is not painted. Alright then. I hate it, but yeah. And yeah, there wasn't anything else in here. Okay. I hate it, but that's what I got to do. And that's already taken care of. That's all already taken care of. Let's go out here and see if there's anything else they would have done out here. Nope. Nope, not at all. Okay. And anything else here? Yeah, it looks like we're painting the walls up here. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. I'll do this in blue, and I'll do the rest of it in yellow. Let's start with this. Wait a second. That is not what I expected, but okay. I think I was supposed to be able to get that in the previous room, but for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. Maybe the painting glitched. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Go. Da, da, da. And then the other two I'm actually going to do in the yellow. Just to say it did. That doesn't look bad. Not at all. Again, not a choice I would make, but this one I wouldn't disagree with if I saw it. Just out in the wild is what I mean. Because obviously I'm seeing it right now, right? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of weird. Rash, what are you talking about? You can see it. I just mean if I saw this like out in the wild. Like if I bought a house and this was in it, it wouldn't bother me too much, honestly. Probably just restore it as is. Yeah, okay. So that's taken care of. And let's see. So this is what they were talking about with this right here. Okay, so they're talking about putting like a couch like right here. That's as far over as it goes, so it's not quite going to be centered, but what do you would you look at that? Look how flush that is. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm going to have to kind of finagle this. Nope, don't like that. And that's as good as it gets, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't much care for that, but it is what it is. Alright, so what they're talking about is kind of putting these over here, kind of cornered into each other. Get like this little coffee table over here. Make like a little conversation area. Have these kind of strewn in between. And I remember seeing that this showed up, this exact setup showed up in a house. I don't remember which house it was. I think it was the flood house. And I remember saying that I didn't like it because you couldn't walk in between the objects. And I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that here. Just do that. Move that in a little bit closer so that's not blocking this. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to repair that here, but at the same time, it really doesn't bother me too awful much because it does actually look pretty decent. Go. We'll put this one in the windowsill. Just for the sake of not having to figure out where else to put it. And last thing is I need a shelf to go over there. So I'm guessing we're going to be looking at like a bunch of knickknacks. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. A little bit too tall for this. I'm going to put it on top anyway. That's probably sized okay. No, it's not. It's too wide. Nice little swan. It's too wide for that. We'll put this one over here. Okay. Now this is actually a trick that I've used, that I use in my house. If you remember, like in that downstairs area where I had like the blank wall that didn't have anything to it, it was just a little bit too boring. I use those to fill up the space as well because they're really good at filling up a space. Then break up the monotony, and they just work so well doing it because they're interesting. I have intrigue to them. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything else in here? No, nothing in there. Just a little storage closet. And last thing. So this they're talking about this being the extra bedroom. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Well, this one's not too bad. This one This one would probably make me sick to look at for too long. So I'm going to do this one instead, because I like this one a little bit better. A little bit, but not too awful much. Has that bit of greenery to it that kind of replicates throughout the house with all the plants. This is what I would use in like a sunroom. Because sunroom, I expect I would be filling up with plants anyway, so it would really kind of just offset on its own. And of course we're going green with the bed. Gotcha. Kind of do this. There is a point to be made, though, that you know, your parents probably realize that you're a house flipper. You've got plenty of money. You've probably got more money than they do. You know, they probably understand that. It's probably not about to them. It's probably not about giving you a place to stay. It's probably more about just being good parents, which is really what it should come down to. I don't like that it's not flush against the wall, but I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to spend too long on it because I'm right here at the end of the mission. So here we go. Got ourselves the plant that's gonna offset the wall. So I'm gonna kind of leave it as like almost like a centerpiece on this desk. I say almost. That one kind of snuck up on me. I don't know if I'll be able to edit that one out, but yeah, whatever. And a little bit of wood. Ah, yeah, it's going to match in with that that ceiling. Being that that's the case, I'm actually going to make this one a centerpiece of that wall right there. Kind of put it right in that eave. Got some shelves here. I'll put one more over top of the desk. There we go. Give it some geometricity. There we go. And we'll go ahead and we'll do our final walkthrough just to double check, and hopefully it'll show me what it once painted when I go back into that room in there. Yeah, everything looks okay here. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. I'm gonna hit it just to see if it shows me what it once painted, or what it thinks it once painted. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. And it's not letting me use the flipper sense either. I don't see it, but I've got 3 stars, so it is being covered by the leniency. So I'm not going to bother with it. And last thing, right here, yep, everything's done. So we're going to call that good. 30,000. We're being kind of charitable, don't you think? It's a little bit high for what I did. There we go. There it is. We're going to check before I end this episode to see if there's anything new that's popped up. Doesn't look like it. No new emails. Nothing in Coral Root. Nothing in Pinnacle. Nothing in Crayfish. Okay, that makes it official. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. We are finally done with all of the missions. The very next episode is going to be starting on. It's going to be starting on these flips. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be going through each one of these. I will be going through all of these, although I will admit I don't know if I'm going to do all of them in this one series as just a solid block. What I might do is actually go through each one of these like one a week and just slam it out. Now, some of these larger ones, I've said a couple of times, they will, like these mansions right here, and looks like the Driftwood house is right here. And it doesn't seem like there's any huge houses down here in Coral Forest. I see the old barn right there. And and that cobblestone house, that might be pretty large. But yeah, some of these larger ones will absolutely get up into the hours of work. So those, like I said, I may start interluding other content from the channel throughout doing these. So I might do some like videos of like SnowRunner, but I'm not sure about that one because I really don't have a lot that I can show for SnowRunner. It's a little bit older of a game, so it's not really something that's super top of the list for me. But like I said, at least in some way, shape, or form, I'm gonna do one a week of those, and we'll make sure that we get through all of them, even as we go forward into other games. So we're gonna cut it off there, and once I have something nailed down and we have something figured out of what I'm gonna do, you will see the episode just pop up. I'm not gonna put up like a post or anything about it. I might. You know what? I might put up a post saying, "Hey, we're going into this series," but that's okay. We will end it right there, and we are going to cut it off. Have a good one, my dudes. Cheers.